right, everyone. Well, welcome to another episode of Filthy Beat Inspectors podcast. So I'm Yessie. I'm one of the co-hosts here. And then got my girl Chrissy over here. She's wearing the beanie over here because it is dumping snow in Colorado right now. So for those of you who are here in Denver, hope you all are safe and staying warm. So we actually have a lot of news to share. So we got our homies over at Side Presents, No Sleep, Blaze Entertainment, and Code Lockdown. We are teaming up with them to throw a huge New Year's Eve show in Orlando, Florida at the Ace Cafe. So who do we got in the lineup? We got Ominous, we got Hole, Jacqueline Hyde, man.
Dude, and Vulcan too, who actually is on our watch list. He's doing a guest mix for us. Y'all are not ready, dude. This lineup right here though, like I'm so stoked on what the people in Florida are doing, like specifically Orlando. I feel like they are up next. Like they're in hot contention for the bass capital, especially after this Time Warp New Year's Eve show.
I mean, yeah, now that we've had the podcast for a while now, it seems that every time we ask the bass capital question, we have been hearing the word Orlando a lot. So yeah, Denver's in competition now with Orlando, at least in North America, you know, in the actual country. So
yes.
Who knows?
And for everyone who's listening right now, this show is taking place on December 31st and it's going to be going down at the Ace Cafe, like Yessie said. So tickets are on sale now, and who knows, maybe the Filthy Beat Inspectors will roll up.
I mean, this lineup is crazy, so we might have to go and do some investigating on our end. So yeah, you might see us interrogating some of the artists on the lineup at the actual show. So
specifically Hole. He's been we've been trying to arrest him for a while.
And Vulcan, which technically we already did kind of arrest him because now he delivered a mix for us. So
there you go. Check it out.
Also, we do have a partnership with Scantraxx. So anyone who saw the previous episode with Dvastate, we reacted to a couple of hard dance tracks that have released on Scantraxx. So in this episode, we got RZRKT that's going to be joining us. So we're really, really excited to react to a couple of tracks with him. So stay tuned, watch the episode, and we'll see you all on the flip side. Since we paid for great power. What's going on? How are you?
Not much, just here, just relaxing, I guess.
Oh, you're relaxing?
Not really, no. I just finished a session right now, so I'm not relaxing right
now. Were you doing like a production session or?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I do that frequently. So.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
So do you do music full time now?
Yes.
Whoa, congrats.
Yeah. Actually, I barely have like a month doing that, so. I just realized that like I was traveling a lot, so I was putting in so many days, and I was only working like one day out of a week, so I was like, what am I doing here? I don't even want to be here, so I'm like, let me just get out. So I just got out of that.
What were you doing before?
So I worked at a grocery store actually. So my goal or my idea was I graduated college in December. I got my bachelor's in communications and my minor in marketing, and I was And I was like, well, I'm not gonna apply to a full-time job yet until let's see how music goes. Let me focus a year in my music, see how that goes, and it's been going great. So so I was doing that part-time, and then I realized that like I just didn't need it anymore. So
good for you. I mean, like you've been blowing up. Let's be real. Congrats.
Yeah, I think I have. Yeah, it just shows like the consistency of like if you're consistent on something, it's gonna come to you, you know, in reality. Because I'm not a person to like reach out a lot, so everything's just been like flowing in. So it's crazy. It's just a really, really crazy year, especially like these past 4 months. It's been wild.
Dude, yeah, I feel like after Lost Lands, like that just launched you.
Yeah, I guess like I mean it was more like I was prepping for it because I really put in like detailed. I put in so much detail into like my mix to like that I prepped all year for it because like 95% of it is like my music or like 90%.
Oh yeah. Which,
So
like, that's why you're so hot right now, is because people like your sound. You have that
yeah,
specific sound.
yeah, I believe so.
You're like, I
Yeah.
concur.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not gonna admit it, but you're right.
Yeah. And like running with that, I mean, I was peeping your Spotify and you don't really do collabs. Like you have a couple collabs with Louis J and maybe like one other artist, but it's mostly just you.
Yeah,
which is really
yeah,
sick.
yeah. I've
Mhm.
noticed that. So, and then recently, I've like, even though I only have like maybe like I can count like the collabs within my hand, like how many people I worked
Mhm.
with, like Freaky, Calyptic, Layla or Lays,
Mhm.
Alien Park,
Oh yeah.
Future
Yeah, which
Exit.
you are dropping a collab with Layla, aka Lays.
Yeah, I am. I
So
am. So that's the first one.
Yeah. What's the inside scoop on that? How did that get started?
So that happened around January. It's crazy because I was like, because well, last year in Lost Lands, Lays reached out for like, hey, do you have any music? So I sent some music, and then I realized that she played Power as her intro for Lost Lands, and then she played like all the songs that I sent to her. So I was like,
Hell
oh
yeah.
shit, that's crazy. So I was like, oh, like I guess she supports my music a lot, right? And I was like, what if? So that was Lost Lands. I was like around September, and then we kept in touch. We stayed in touch. I talked with Cliptic a lot and Vastive, and that was pretty much it. Those three people like oh, and Solrak, but like
Mhm.
he like DJs mainly. But I went from there, and then like we became like really good friends. And then I was like, like what if I collab with Layla? Like it would be sick.
mhm.
And I was like, hey, so I have nothing to send you right now, but if I send you something within 2 days, would you be down to collab? And then she was like, hell yeah, like let's do that. So then I literally got on my computer the next day and I came up with an idea within a couple of hours and I sent it to her. It's like, what do you think about this? She's like, holy shit, like this is insane. Like I was like, okay, cool. So I usually start my music with like drops.
Mhm.
So that's the drop. So I asked like, okay, it's like what feel do you want to go with the intro? Like you want to make it like evil, straight to the point, or you want like some melodic and stuff to that? She's like, oh yeah, like definitely the melodic side, so it can play it as an intro or play the whole thing as a whole. So uh, um so then I went from there, and then I sent her the stuff. Then she went on tour again or something like that, or it was during her tour.
Mhm.
And then I mean she's really busy, so like I
To
like
say the least.
yeah, she's extremely busy, so I totally
Yeah.
understand. So like she was like working on her stuff and finishing her things, and then out of nowhere we decided to get on a phone call, on a Zoom call, and then we finished it from there. So it was pretty cool. We finished it like the day before Moonrise, so like
Mhm.
we played the second drop like at Brooklyn Raj, and
Mhm.
then the 2 days later at Moonrise. So it was wild.
And you guys got to play it at the Lost Lands main stage, which is sick,
Oh
right?
yeah. Yeah, we actually
Oh
played
yeah.
two songs. So like we played Incoming and this other song that we have. It's called Reaching with this vocalist being Camby. So we have two songs
Mhm.
as a collab
Mm.
like right now. So
Hell yeah. Yeah, we actually discovered you through Lays because she was like playing all this fucking heat. I think she put some of your music in her mix for us like
oh
a
yeah,
couple
yeah.
years ago.
Yeah, yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It was like last and that's how I discovered Lace cuz like she played one of my release songs. I think it was I Am. I'm not sure what song it was. And I was like, "Oh, cool, like I got featured on the guest mix." And that's how I discovered her and you guys. And I was like, "This is
Oh
yeah, yeah." So I was like, "Oh, cool, like I'm kind of cool. Like I'm getting featured on the guest mix."
You're
And
cool.
yeah, but the thing is like it's weird because during that time I didn't have a lot of music. Like I didn't have anything. I was releasing as I was finishing. So like I finished a song and I would release it like 2 3 weeks later.
Mhm.
So if you look at my releases from last year, you can tell that they were like separated within months. Like one was released, I don't know, like March, and then another was summer, and then the other one was like 2 months later. So
Mhm.
that's how long it was taking me to like finish a song, and it's crazy because it's just wild because now like I have like a whole like I have a folder on my phone that's just like loaded,
What?
but
We
Wow.
need to
yeah.
hear that folder.
Well, I can show you, but
Oh shit.
I'll play through the mic
Oh
right
my
here.
God, right? People would be salivating.
Well, if you look at if you hear the afterlife, that's literally all my music. So you'll hear it.
Well, Welcome
You hear
Records
that.
might be looking for some. Actually, funny story. I don't know if Beto will be mad for telling you this. So we were
Okay.
at Lost Lands at the meetup because you
Uh-huh.
had a long ass line of people wanting to meet you, which was
Mhm.
insane. So I was talking to Beto on the side, and when we were talking about the Little Comp of Horrors, F2B, the song that you released with us,
Right.
Beto was saying that that was kind of like your throwaway song, that you were surprised that we picked that song.
Yeah.
Is this true?
Yeah.
Because we liked it.
I know. That's the thing. Like, it is. They were my throwaway songs. But after listening FTB, the second drop, I was like, the song's kind of fire. Like, I was like, it's pretty fire. The thing is, like, I had FTB, the first drop. Like, I had it there for a while, and then it wasn't until like June or July where I was like, okay, I think I should finish the song. And then I made the second drop, and then I was like, what should I do for an intro? And I was like, just make it super simple, and then that's it. So that's why I feel like it was like a throwaway song because, in my opinion, it's one of my simplest songs.
Okay.
Yeah,
Sometimes the simple sound hits though. Like people are really digging that like repetitive type simple thing.
yeah, like I was like, yeah, exactly. Like Madness was like, again, like my simple songs, and it like blew up. Power
I mean,
right now.
Subsidia
Dude,
though, like
Power.
Yeah.
Power's like been on repeat. Like
Yeah.
when I'm hitting some heavy reps, play Power.
Hell yeah, I appreciate that. And that's the thing, like I'm finally releasing these songs like slowly. But Power actually, I finished that song last November.
Oh wow.
Funny story. So I did put it like when I promoted it, I was like, oh, like this is the first song Excision like supported like a year ago, which was in EDC Las Vegas last year. So that song, I had sent it to him, and I sent him multiple music, and they weren't finished. It was mainly like build up, drop, and then he emailed me like, yo, like yeah, like play, like they weren't like full like finished songs, and he emailed me back. He was like, hey, like I love this shit, like keep it up, but like please send me finished music next time.
Oh.
And that just like snapped in my head, and I went on like a non-stop, like I was like, I'm gonna send you finished music, okay?
Yeah.
Like, and I went ham. So like for like since November and December I was still in school, so I didn't have a lot of time. But once I finished my last class around like mid-December or early December, I went on like a non-stop spree of making a song a week. I was finishing a song a week. I was going
Good for you.
crazy.
Yep.
Yeah, so I went like ham, and I started sending him all this music. So that's the funny story, because Power was the first song that I got supported by him because it had an intro, build up, and first drop. But then I got that email, and I was like, fuck. But then once I received that like support, I was like, okay, like I'm getting support from him, so like he really likes my stuff, so maybe I should finish my music, you know?
Yeah.
Like
it's like the motivation that you really needed to just like light that fire.
Exactly. And then I went from like months, since like January all the way to like April. I was finishing a song a week.
Good for you, dude.
Yeah.
And then you got the grant, the Excision grant as well, right?
I did. Yeah, it was crazy. It's so many things happened that like made me realize like, okay, you know what? I already knew I wanted it when I was like graduating, and people were asking me, hey, what do you want to do for your life? For the rest of your life? And I was like, yeah, shit. Well, I've always dreamed of like playing to an audience, you know, like I was a 12-year-old like DJing, and I was like, let's go.
Wow.
You know?
Well, you started young, dude.
Yeah, I started making music since like I was 12. I've been making music for a long time.
In Ableton the whole time?
No, and I started with FL Studio.
Okay.
So I know both programs very well, but I started with FL Studio, and then I switched to Ableton, I don't know, like 6 years ago. And then I got addicted with Ableton because it was just so easy to make something, and I was like, okay, we're from there.
That's so
but
cool.
But I've been making music for a long time. But it wasn't until like not even a year ago that I like really focused, like when I said like, okay, I really want this. So I feel like that time of learning, those years of experience experimenting with different genres and all this stuff, really helped me really helped me to understand what I'm doing when I'm focused. So like I didn't have to like, okay, how to do this, how to do that. And I already knew how to do it. It's just like just putting into like perspective and everything like that.
Yeah.
So
cool.
Yeah, so I feel like every time, like all the timing was right, because I could have like if I really focused like 3 years ago, I would have been in a different place now. But I feel like that time that I didn't, that I like was almost close to quitting, that I was like, what am I doing? All those moments really helped me to get where I'm like right now as we speak.
Yeah.
Mhm.
So yeah, so I feel like I'm grateful that all of that happened. Not like, oh, I should have been somewhere else like 3 years from now. You know, like if I started
Mhm.
3 years ago. But I'm grateful where everything's going as it's
Yeah.
going. You know?
You're really on fire though. Like seeing you on all the Excision shows, like Thunderdome Day 3, like what in the world? What were you
Dude.
doing when you got the news?
I was actually making music.
Oh, perfect.
I was in my studio. I'm not home right now, so I would have been in my studio. Cool, right? But
I was like, he's sitting against a wall.
yeah, it's you can change the background and make it into
Yeah.
a studio. It's white. It's white. Well, I'll bring the green screen down. I'm kidding.
There you go.
But no, so like yeah, I was actually making music, and I quickly called Bets. I was like, he's like, hey, it's like, and he's like, yo, what's up? And I was like, Thunderdome. He's like, nah. I was like, dude, Thunderdome. He's like,
Wait,
nah.
did you get the news?
Yeah, because we have like the shared email. Because it's like a management email. So I created that email, and then like I created that email. He runs the email, but I see everything. Like I'm like
Yeah.
Wow.
I like run my business, I guess. But like like I see everything. So like
Uh-huh.
I quickly got like, well, I got on my watch. So I was like, I saw the name from the offer, and I was like, I immediately knew like it was something crazy.
Dude.
And I see Thunderdome. I was like, no way. So I quickly
Oh.
called Beto, and I was like, dude, Thunderdome. He's like, nah. I was like, for real? I was like, dude, Thunderdome. And he's like, and guess what? It's a back to back with Louis J. He's like, nah. I was like, what the fuck? So we got like freaking out. And then I called Louis from Louis J. And he was at work. And he's like, he like quickly knew right away. I think he saw it at the same time we both did. And he's like, he was like, dude, for real? I was like, dude, let's go. We'd be crazy.
I have
I
the
So
would have
chills.
lost my shit.
yeah, no, he told me he got chills like right away. Like he literally said like, oh dude, I got chills. I'm like, dude, same. Like no way. There's no way that's gonna
Mhm.
happen.
Wait, so Excision's team cooked up the back-to-back idea?
Like you guys did not pitch yourselves out at all for that. They just reached out to you.
Yes. Yeah.
That is like that's
anything
huge.
anything that I received there, I've never really pitched anything to anyone. Like it's just coming in. Like it's like that's the thing. That's the crazy
Wow.
part. Yeah. So
Oh my God.
Well, all the work that you've been putting in, dude, it's all happening for you.
yeah, I feel
You
like that is
yeah,
happening.
you sowed a seed and now they're reaping. So it's like all the
Yeah,
work that you're doing, like you said earlier, all it takes is consistency.
and it is. I literally for months, like 5 6 months, I was literally waking up 5 6 a.m., going to the gym for like 2 hours, coming into my studio. I'd probably be back by like 9 a.m.
Mhm.
From 9 to like 11 p.m. I'd be in my studio all day, like
Wow.
literally nonstop. I would even like I would have trouble wanting to go to the restroom. Like if I really needed to go, I would wait. Like I was like, wait. I need to move this. I need to move
Wow.
this. I need to move this.
Wow,
And
that's
then
so cool.
I'll let go and then heat up food super fast, eat it while I'm like hearing what I'm doing, and then like it's just crazy. Like to think of that, I'm like, yeah, like that's exactly why everything is happening, because I'm really putting in the work. You know.
Are you
And-
and Louis J cousins?
no, not at all. We're
Oh, okay.
really close friends. Yeah, like we're really close friends. Um, the thing is, like, we both basically. Well, I was like a different alias before. I've been making music way before them. And I was different aliases. I was in a different group. Like I was like we were 3 guys, and then I just got out of that group, and then I started making music on my own. And then that's kind of like the time where like Louis J, like the two brothers, started DJing. And then I invited them to the studio. I invited Louis to the studio. I was like, hey man, like just in case you want to learn how to make music and stuff. So like I really saw potential in him, like because he knew music theory, he knew how to play piano and stuff. Like, dude, like I see the potential in you. So like I don't mind like teaching you or anything like that. So I just gave him like some software and like showed him a little bit of stuff, and then he just went off from that. So like it's basically like like we both grew together in like in the music industry in a way. Of course, they grew
Yeah.
faster because like I feel like he focused a little bit more earlier, and then it wasn't up to me to like maybe like a couple of months ago where like I really like dived into it.
So yeah, I know Louis J as two guys. So was it one guy before and then the second guy
Sorry,
came along, or
no, they're two brothers. They've always been together. They've always been
okay.
they've always been DJing together, making music together and stuff like that. So yeah, but like
Okay. How did you
Yeah.
get connected with like Beto, Louis J? Because aren't Beto and Louis
yeah,
J
they're
related?
yeah, they're cousins.
Okay, that's the
So
cousin connection.
yeah, that's the cousin connection.
Okay.
So I think that's when I think Beto started managing Louis J because they feel like they needed that.
Mhm.
And it wasn't until last November where I was talking to Luigi. I was like, hey man, like I don't have a manager, like it'd be kind of cool, like kind of cool if I had one, stuff like that. Like what like well he was like Louis was kind of helping me with Beto. He's like, what if like I'm talking to Beto, telling him like, hey, like if like resurrect a chance, like help him out a bit, it's not that he didn't want to, he just wanted to see like what's going down, and then from there it's just he like asked me like, hey, like we can grow together and I can be your manager and everything. Then went from there. So
I have one more question for you before we move into the really cool collab with Scantraxx that we want to do.
okay.
Do people actually call you RZRKT?
Not I just always hear some random things like, oh wait, like after Lost Lands, like I saw this comment like, oh, like I thought it was pronounced Razor Kit or something like that.
RZRKT.
And I was like, oh, but now I see it as a joke. It's so funny. Like, it's just like, okay, the only person that calls me that is my girlfriend. So,
Okay.
So thanks, guys.
Yeah. No, I literally thought that. I didn't even know how to pronounce it.
No, it's all good. And it's funny. And it's funny because when I saw it, I was like, okay, you guys gonna remember me. Just
Yeah,
saying.
no, and that's literally how we remembered you. I feel like that was a defining moment in my head for like you. Like
Yeah. And I was like, yo, just wait. And then blowing up. It's like,
hey,
oh shit.
Freaky was right. Like you were an artist to watch. So
Yeah, I appreciate that. I appreciate that he said that. But it's like, I think during that time, like he knew how much stuff I was doing because I would talk to him quite often. And I was just saying him stuff, and but but yeah, going back to the question, it's just a joke now. It's just funny. Like I joke about it myself. Like it's like whatever,
You just gotta have fun with it.
Yeah. No, I always have fun with it. It's hilarious.
yeah, it's a running joke. Like NVRT.
Yeah.
I call him Nevertskirt now. So like
Never.
funny joke.
I would say NVRT. I just go with that.
Right?
I asked.
I think even Vastiv in our episode that we just dropped, he was like, Nevert? Is it Nevert?
Never it?
Never it or something like that.
Never. Oh god.
Yeah. You never know.
Yeah, you never know.
I always butcher these names. Always.
And yeah, it's funny. Like everyone, like even Louis J, there was like Louis J XX. I'm like, why?
I hear that a lot. I'm like, it's Louis J.
It's Louis J. Stop. They're my homies. Okay, leave them alone.
Louis J XX.
Yeah. I don't get it. I don't
like
Dead
Deadmau 5, Louis J XX.
Dude, Deadmau 5 like years ago. That was hilarious. I'm surprised it's pronounced KX5 because like it's actually like that.
Deadmau 5, yeah. Maybe it's a joke, you know.
Oh yeah, all right.
Could be.
Who knows?
Who knows?
Well, this next portion here, which is new in our podcast series, we partnered up with Scantraxx. So they're a Dutch label that started in 2002.
Okay.
And so they thought it would be funny to have dubstep artists on our podcast react to the music that they release on their label and vice versa. So we sent them some of your music to react to. So we're waiting for them to send us those videos.
Okay.
But they're pretty big label. They're pretty well known, especially in Europe.
Okay.
And so we have a couple of tracks here that we're going to react to that are on their label. And then we have some FBI selects because lately we've been on a hardstyle kick. So
is the label hardstyle?
Yeah. The Dutch people, they love hardstyle.
Okay, well, you actually put the wrong person because I love hardstyle
Oh,
and I love techno. I love trance. You know what? Fun fact: I don't listen to any dubstep ever.
oh, really?
Yeah, I don't listen to any dubstep. Like
Okay.
anything, if you tell me what song is like hot right now for dubstep, I'd be like, Power.
Yeah, I mean it is
Like my track.
Yeah, my track, bro. But
That's actually interesting that you say that, because it's very common for artists to tell us that, like, yeah, I make dubstep music, but you make it so much and you're playing it all the time. Like, it's not what I listen to. I listen to
yeah,
like country music, or like I listen to
rap or something.
pop or rap, you know?
shit, I don't know who listens to country, but
Yeah, I don't either, to be honest. Who the hell does? Yesy.
Stryer.
Stryer and Yesy.
No way.
Yeah.
That's hilarious.
All right. First one we have here is Bright Visions in Dvastate featuring MC Flow. And the track is called Remember My Face.
Remember My Face. Okay.
So this one dropped October 21st, 2022. So it's not even a
Okay.
month old. So
Came from the bottom, crawl my way out of the basement. Spent years in this shit, you gotta stop being impatient. Got my shit on lock, you cannot stop me now. Separation, divide the lines from the clowns. I'm a young bull ready to charge and race. I represent my name and you remember my face.
Oh!
We are not the same.
I love that kit.
That's fire.
Love it.
Yes. And the vocals.
Remember my face. Came from the bottom.
Whew.
Okay, that was fire. I love. Okay, I didn't know you can do fake outs at hardstyles because that was insane. I was like, okay. Oh shit.
That makes it like 10 times better, in my opinion.
I love when they switch the kicks though. It's like you know, like dubstep, you change up the flow or whatever.
Mhm.
Here you change the kicks and that's all you can do. Well, kind of in a way, and it just goes into like a dark one and into like a darker one. It's like you're trying to you're gonna get a heart attack.
I love that feeling
Oh,
where like
yeah,
the
right.
music is so good that your heart rate starts going up.
Yeah,
Mhm.
exactly. I love that. That was a good song. Remember My Face.
It just gets you going. It's just like, I love blasting this at the gym too, because it just makes me want to, like, especially when I'm running on the treadmill, like if I'm just jogging
Yes.
and it drops, it makes me want to sprint and run as fast as I can.
I
And then
think
when it
you're actually
finishes, it's like,
running.
all right, that was my interval right there.
Yeah.
And then
I think
sprint
you're-
on the next drop.
I think you're actually running at the tempo.
I was wondering that because I do
Yeah.
that too. And I'm always like hitting the ground right when it hits.
Yeah, so because it's not like 150, it's probably like 160 BPM. You're just like running faster.
Or faster probably.
Yeah, that's crazy.
Potentially.
That was a really good tune.
That was a really good time. It's called Remember My
Sweet.
Face, right? Let's switch it
We'll
up.
send you these, yeah.
Hell
Mhm.
yeah.
All right, this next one, it's called Papi from Imperial. I'm actually a big fan of Imperial. So this one, you look at the cover art and it has like girls in bikinis and these guys that look like they're in the Caribbean. So I can imagine that this probably has a reggaeton tune to it
Really?
and some hardstyle. So let's see.
Oh wow, that's a first.
Hmm.
What you wanna see or you wanna dance it? I don't know anyone who dance like you. Yeah, bum 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 bum. In the party, dale, dale, dale. If you want to dance, just dale. But I won't fall in, fall in, fall in. Falling, but you won't fall in.
Oh, here we go.
In the party, dale, dale, dale. If you want to dance, just dale. But I won't fall in, fall in, fall in. Falling, but you won't fall in.
Oh my god.
That was
feel like-
sick.
I feel like I'm gonna pull a little Texas over here. Holy shit. Start
Pull a
taking
little
Oh my god. That was insane. Whoa,
wow. I
that's a-
actually really like the intro and like
The vocals fit really well with it. Like at first I was like,
That's
what
a
is
first though. Well, the good thing is like, well, the thing is that Moombahton is like 100 BPM. So I was like, I don't know why I was not processing that this was gonna be a super fast hardstyle song.
Yeah.
I'm like, oh, cool. Like it's up, and it's just like, like, whoa.
No, it had that like up tempo-y squeaky type like
Yeah.
kick noise.
That was fire. Fun fact: I used to make Moombahton as
Oh
my
wow.
as my alias. Yeah.
What
wow.
the
Yeah.
you'll have to dig up the archive and send some to us.
Uh, Shit, I could play your song right now.
Oh my god, how funny.
I literally- I
Moombahton, dude.
I still have songs right now that I like probably did like 3 years ago, maybe when I was already RZRKT.
That's late though, because Moomba was big when I was in high school, like in 2012 when Dylan Francis was popping off.
Oh yeah, and well, yeah, you're right. So I do have a lot of releases that I remember. I'm not gonna say what name it was because
I know, I've been waiting for you to say it.
I'm kind of shy, but yeah, I actually have this song that sounds like DJ Snake. It sounds like if
Oh wow.
DJ Snake released it, it would have been like, oh wow, like this is a good
Big,
song.
yeah.
Yeah, but that was a good song.
Next time we hang out, you will have to show us that.
Got you.
Yeah, because we're kind of in a
Maybe we'll
rush.
see you at Thunderdome because
Yeah.
I'm kind of like after seeing that lineup announcement, I'm like, oof.
Yeah, it's gonna be insane.
The first 2 days are sold out though.
Yeah, it sold out like within what 3? Well, actually 3 days, 4 days.
That's crazy.
Yeah.
Oh,
it's
and
crazy.
you're playing Denver too, right?
Yeah, the week
yeah.
after.
Yeah. So we'll definitely see you there if we don't
Yeah.
see you before that.
Oh, for sure. Then we're definitely gonna
Dude.
see each other.
I
Yeah,
keep
you'll be
forgetting
riding
it.
our bike.
That's a thing.
Thunderdome. That's it. That's the focus.
I know. I was like Thunderdome. Oh yeah, Denver.
Oh yeah, Denver. Like a week later. Holy shit. I was gonna
Yeah.
say.
The only thing that sucks about that venue that Excision picks, it's called First Bank Center. It's
Okay.
like 30 minutes away from downtown,
Okay.
and it's called Broomfield. That's the city, and I always call it Broomtucky because it's far away. So
Oh really?
Mhm.
it's kind of annoying, especially like driving back and forth.
Yeah.
But it's okay.
It's
It'll
just
be
a
fun.
30-minute drive. It's
We
fine.
can get rowdy there though.
Really.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah.
Really.
It's crazy. Like the line will wrap around the entire arena, like hours before the doors open.
Oh wait, it's an arena.
Basically, yeah, it's like an 8,000 person arena, I think.
Yeah,
Oh,
like wraps around. It's
Yeah, it's
not
like
not
a
like a
s-
literal, not like a literal 360, but like a U.
Yeah.
It's
yeah,
a
yeah.
U shape, yeah.
Oh shit.
Like I saw Katy
Really-
Perry there. Like they put big acts there.
Oh wow, that's
It's
gonna be
gonna
insane.
be so full.
From Katy
Yeah.
Perry to Excision. Let's go.
Right? You like Excision better.
Yeah, I would too.
All
right.
right. So this next one is an FBI select.
Okay.
So this is from TYEGUYS and Death Code. This is a
TYEGUYS.
remix that they did of Slipknot's Duality. So are you familiar with that
Ooh.
track?
Yes, I am.
Cool.
I
So this is a
used-
remix that they did. We don't have
Okay.
any updates on when they will release it. So anyone who's listening to this, you get an exclusive listen to this remix.
Mhm.
It's pretty fire, trust me.
Awesome. Well, holy shit. Wait, can you hear me?
God damn, brother.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
Yo, who hurt you guys?
Whoa.
Like,
What
seriously.
happened there? I thought the energy was going down, and it's just like, psych, here's another kick.
Literally. Wow.
I'm
Lost my
actually
breath there.
I'm actually sweating. Okay. Yeah, Lil Texas is gonna come out right now.
Little Texas is coming.
Yeah, it's coming.
Are you wearing the cowboy boots though and the belt? You know, you got to start unbuckling and like
Yeah.
throwing everything.
You know I'm from Texas, so you want me to bring out my cowboy boots right now?
Yeah, I know you have some. Yeah.
Actually, I don't.
You have a cowboy hat.
Yeah, I do have that. I'm not gonna lie about that.
Every
it's black-
Texan has to have one.
It's a black one. Okay.
Okay.
It looks cool. It looks cool.
That's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, that
Yeah.
was fucked.
That
That remix is fucking sick.
was
Yeah.
Oh,
insane.
Yeah. Good job
Did
on that
not-
one, guys.
did not
You guys are
expect
listening
that.
to this. Like, wow. Can't wait for this one to drop.
Yeah,
Don't
Death Code is a really cool project too. He was formerly Skelism, and he's like, you know what? I'm going all in on hard dance. It's called Death Code now.
No
And-
way.
yeah.
Skelism? So Skelism
Mhm.
rebranded or something?
Yeah.
To Death Code?
Yeah.
I didn't
Straight
know
up hard
that.
Dude, you have to listen to his new song with Andy the Core and Cry Blood, which is like some of the guys from OST.
Yeah.
It's fucking insane.
Oh
like-
shit.
We'll send it to you. It's really good. Yeah.
That's so dope.
Yeah.
So I'm a huge Skelism fan. Like
hmm
that's crazy. I didn't know that. Interesting. Fun fact. There you go.
Yeah.
Actually, there is actually a track that he dropped back in May 17. And it's called Let Me Go.
Okay.
That one's actually a really good track.
So do you know an artist? I'm sure you do, but like an artist called 999999999.
Mhm.
Okay,
Mhm.
so I saw them right this weekend at EDCO.
Oh my god.
I had the most fun in those 30 minutes of my life. It was
Dude.
insane. It was
You probably saw Joe, the big buff guy that we're always hanging out with.
Oh really?
He
I was in
there
the VIP.
crowd.
I was in the VIP ride, like on the rail VIP,
Oh my
and I was
God.
having so much fun. I was like, let's go.
And they had pyro too. We saw a video from it. It looked fucking crazy.
Really? Oh yeah, they had to like actually have a snap of just like people like
Mhm.
yeah, it did come out.
Yeah.
Really good stuff. Really
Yeah,
good stuff.
Joe's been talking about them nonstop because we were in Orlando like 2 weeks ago, and he was just like, "That's the only set I care about, the 99999."
It's crazy because I had no idea what they were playing, and I was just curious. I was like, it's a hybrid set, like so it's a live mixed with a DJ set. So I was like, I really love live sets. So I was like, what is this like? And it's on a techno stage, so
Yeah,
I got curious. I went, and it happened to be like my personal like the best 30 minutes of EDCO. Really, it was so much fun.
cool. Don't you love that when like you go to a festival and the set is so good that you can't stop thinking about it after?
Yeah, and then I need to see these guys again. You know, so like
Mhm.
next lineup,
Mhm.
you want to go see them again. So that's
Yeah.
awesome.
Well, actually, I just realized that you got a ton of submitted questions. So we might just have to go through some of those, man.
I was
Okay.
just thinking that there's a few that we have to ask before this ends.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. And then we got our lightning round. So we're really going to put you on the spot.
I'm really bad at processing things, but okay.
Dude, holy crap, we got like 20 submitted questions.
All right.
Okay.
Which
Mhm.
one do you want to ask, Chrissy?
So we're gonna do Trigger Path Official is asking Kiss, Marry, Kill. A giraffe, the big dude from Goonies, or Justin Timberlake?
Kiss, marry, or kill. A
Uh-huh.
giraffe.
The
Kiss,
guy
marry,
from
or kill.
Goonies or Justin Timberlake?
Okay, I'll kill buff guy. I don't know. I don't know who that is. Justin Timberlake. Should I marry him or should I think I'm gonna marry him because he's a millionaire.
Yeah, I would
And
say so.
then yeah, and then I'll just kiss the giraffe because they have they have long tongues, so like it kind
Oh, okay.
Oh, deep throat.
Word.
of cut.
You said
Cut.
Off the record. No. Good answer.
Yeah.
All right. What do we have here? Isaiah OTT _ Do you game any? If so, what games do you play?
So I haven't gamed since like 2018 or 19, and I was always playing like COD. I was really good at that, but then it just became really hard, and I was like, nah. And I
Yeah.
just stopped. I haven't played in a long time, long time. I don't know.
Yeah.
I feel like I'm just so busy here with my laptop. This is
Yeah.
why my laptop sees 12 hours a day.
Your
Yeah.
laptop is basically in a relationship with you.
Yeah, I'm. It's literally I get literally like separation anxiety when I'm not with it.
That's funny. So we have another question from Elito Beto, and he's asking
El tío Beto.
Oh Elito Beto. We have another question from LTO Beto, and he's asking, who is the best manager ever?
Well, I only have one, so I guess I'm gonna have to go with Beto.
LTO. Do you
I
call
guess
him LTO?
No, I would never call him that. I call him Bets.
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 Like it.
Bets.
Yeah.
He's so funny.
Yeah,
It
he's
was
hilarious.
so cool to meet all of you at Lost Lands.
Yeah, he's such a good energy all the time. I love that guy.
So we got a question from Meyer. So he also dropped a track on the Little Comp of Horrors,
Yeah.
and he wants to know, are there any emerging artists you think we should look out for?
Oh. Indian Park. Okay.
Mhm.
Yeah, I mean that
Yeah.
guy. I mean he's been known for a long time, so I don't know if that would be emerging. I mean Envert, I'm sorry, he's pretty good. He's been like pushing a lot of new stuff. So I mean I had a session with him once, and he told me he's only been making music for 2 years, so that's insane.
Whoa.
Dude.
Prodigy. Isn't he really
Yeah.
young too?
Yeah, he's like 17, 18, something like that.
What?
So
Bro, he's
yeah,
up next.
Yeah, yeah, definitely. So definitely, I would give that to Invert for sure.
Love it. Last submitted question here. Nico Luna is asking, when's the next bench PR? And we spoke at EDC, and it was 3:55. Then he says.
Yeah, I don't know if I could do 3:55 again right now. I've been slacking at the gym, but I could do 3:15, like 2 reps, so we're good. And I have a shoulder problem, so. But I'm not gonna do a 3:15 PR in a while, so.
Okay, next year though, maybe.
Next year.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta do it on stage.
Yeah.
Oh shit. Okay. Can I bring Kaiwachi with me, and like so he can spot me?
Yeah.
Yeah, we definitely need him to spot me.
It could be like a contest.
Hell no.
You would be.
Yeah, you're right. You're
Yeah.
right.
Kaiwachi is weak.
I didn't say anything.
I'm just kidding.
I'm not saying anything.
I was like, damn, Chrissy chose violence
Whoa.
today.
Whoa. That's hilarious. Yeah, that'd be so sick though. Like imagine working out with Kaiwachi. That'd be so fun. Like his visuals. I love his visuals.
You would be so sore after, probably.
Really?
I mean,
yeah.
If I went to the gym with Kaiwachi, I would like go as hard as possible.
Yeah, right. Like you're trying to prove yourself every time, but then you're like tearing your muscles apart because you're trying to put another 10.
Oh my gosh.
Or even like Lil Texas, I would die working out.
Oh
with him.
yeah, that guy is ripped though. Like I am sure that guy can like destroy me. So.
Oh, absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. Well, we still had a lot of submitted questions, but man, we've been talking for quite a while now. It's been a really great interview. So
Awesome. I'm glad.
we couldn't end it without at least going through the lightning round. So
Okay.
just we got 5 questions here for you. So just try to answer as quickly as you can. Some of them will obviously require longer answers. So
Okay.
no pressure though.
No
You'll be okay.
pressure.
Mac or PC?
Mac.
Right answer.
Wrong.
Which
I'm a PC girl.
she used to be an Android
Well,
person too.
oh, I
Chrissy
think we're
and
done
Joe
with the
switching to the
interview.
dark side.
Green texts.
I think we're done with the interview.
Hey, I'm iPhone now, okay? It's
Awesome.
one step closer.
Yay!
The reason why I say Mac is because I only use it for music, so like I'm fine
Mm.
with that. And I feel like overall the operating system is just really good. But maybe I'm probably gonna get so much hate, after this. All these people,
The keyboard warriors.
sorry guys.
Literally.
I'm so used to my Mac. Okay,
You might get hate, but you might also get an Apple sponsorship.
please,
Apple, if you're
Steve
listening to
Jobs,
this,
do your job. I'm sorry.
Steve Jobs, we know you're listening in heaven. Come on.
sponsor Resort
Come
Skirt.
Make it rain iPods on us.
Imagine I actually get a letter like saying RZRKT. I'm like, fuck.
You're like, dear Mr. Reserve
We
Skirt.
we
So
better get a
close.
share of that too, because we started it. No, I'm just
Yeah.
kidding.
I actually trademarked Resort Skirt, so just so you're aware.
Okay, well, as long as you don't get resurrected, we're good.
Oh.
Uh,
All right. Which city would you say, in your humble opinion, is the actual bass capital of the world?
oh shit. Well, I haven't really played in a lot of cities, so I'm actually gonna play Montreal this December, and that's the bass city of the world. So they need to prove themselves. So I'm really curious how that's gonna go down. But I haven't played. I think Legend Valley would be the second.
That's a
Right?
good answer.
Right? The Legend Valley would be because like
Yeah.
Lost Lands, everyone goes over there. But I haven't played in a lot of places, so I can't really answer that like properly. But I am gonna play the bass capital, so I'm so excited for that.
I don't know. There was actually a really big rhythm artist who was telling us last week that Montreal was kind of weak when he played there. So
Oh, I didn't say anything, guys.
I'm not gonna say who said that, but
Please
it
come
was-
to my show.
Montreal fam.
For real. But yeah. I mean Denver is always like trying to like compete with them. So
Mhm.
we'll
you
see in first
might
batch.
change your answer after you play that first bank show, because
We'll see.
Denver shows up. They will,
Yeah.
because like in order to get floor tickets, you literally have to. It's first come first serve. You can't just like buy floor tickets. It's just
Oh,
first
really?
come first serve. So there's literally thousands of headbangers lined up waiting to get into the arena, and
Now-
they only give out so many wristbands. So if you don't get a
Now
wristband, then
that-
you don't get to go on the floor.
Now that's how you show who's the bass
Yeah.
capital.
People sprint
Uh,
to the floor.
Wow.
Like there was people upset that it's happening in February, because they're like, the first thing that we saw people tweeting was, damn,
be
it's gonna
cold.
be cold as hell outside waiting in line for a wristband.
Oh my god. Yeah, I can imagine. I'm gonna be inside with my drink, with my water, and be like looking at everyone
Right.
like, okay guys.
The FBI might sneak in as well with y'all.
Yeah,
Okay.
we'll sneak
Hint,
in.
hint, maybe.
Actually, I'm opening up that day, so like I'm definitely gonna see people sprinting in.
You are.
Oh yeah.
I was like, oh
You'd
shit.
be like, run!
Stop acting like a little boob.
Denver, let's see what you got.
Yeah, for real. I mean, I'm actually so excited for that show, so we'll see how that goes.
Yeah, we're excited too. Okay. How many IDs are you sitting on?
Let me count real quick. Let me just see the
Extra
number
count.
at top. Yeah, no, there's a. Let me go to the very bottom. 34.
Whoa.
Wow.
Crap.
But oh, wait. 36. I just started one yesterday, 2 days ago, and I finished one last week that I still don't have yet here.
Goodness gracious.
So 36. And there's like some others. Oh, I have like a house alias. And yeah, like 36.
Mhm. Album?
Not yet.
Mm.
I have songs for 3 years from now, so we're good.
You're stocked up.
Yeah, I'm just vibing.
Yeah. Love that. All right, this is our signature question. Fuck, marry, kill.
Alright,
Freaky, Louis J, Keizo.
Oh. Okay. I'm sorry, Freaky, but you're out.
Dang, that was quick.
Wow. R.I.P. Freaky.
Wait. Marry, marry and kill. I can't marry Keizo anymore because, Cray.
Why?
I'm very respectful like that, and I respect her, and I respect him. But I love you, so I'm gonna marry you.
Yes.
And then I get 2 boys if I fuck him, so like I'm gonna fuck them. I'm kidding.
That's a full-on threesome right there.
Let me let me answer this question again. I'm kidding. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, they're my friends. We always fuck around like that, and we can see the conversations. We have some really funny conversations. So if they're down, I'm down.
Jokes, right?
If you say no home at the end, there's no problem.
So does that mean you're the one initiating?
No.
You're gonna wait for them?
Yeah.
Oh my god, I'm gonna hold my tongue on the gangbang joke.
Oh yeah. I'm not sure what rating you guys have on your podcast, so we'll keep it there.
It's all explicit.
Explicit.
It's all explicit, yeah.
I don't think once we hit so on YouTube you need a certain amount of subscribers to start monetizing, but I think after that they won't monetize if it's explicit.
Oh no.
At least I think. But we're not there yet, so it's fine.
Oh, it's fine. So then I'm gonna have to get removed from the interview once it gets.
We're just gonna beep it out. It's gonna be like beep.
Beep. Beep. That'd be so funny.
That was a funny answer.
All right. Last question for you, and then we'll finally let you go.
Okay.
What is your pre-show routine?
Pre-show routine. I get a C4. I get Doritos for after the show. I drink small sips of water. And I pray that my USB is going to work.
Yeah, that's important.
Yeah, that's important.
Gotta pray.
Yeah, and that's pretty much it that I've noticed. I'm just like, I don't know. Like I'm pretty confident when I'm gonna. Well, I've been really confident. Before I was a little bit more like nervous and anxious, but lately I have been. Well, Bass Canyon was actually my first festival, so I was kind of nervous. But after that, other shows, I was like, let's go. I'm gonna fucking tear this shit apart. Like because
your music is good.
Yeah, and I already know how my transitions work and everything like that. I have a whole different new set now, so like I have to like practice that. So, but yeah, this is like making sure I have my C4, my water, and my Doritos at the end.
Simple. No push-ups or no jumping jacks, like no exercises beforehand?
No, I'm kind of basic. I'm a simple man.
Yes, there you go.
There you go. Yeah, just I'm usually sleep deprived though, because when I travel in the morning, and I have to drive like certain hours to get to the airport. So like, but I sleep in the plane, so we're good. I'm used to that. I got used to that.
You can sleep when you're dead.
I love that quote.
It's like,
Yeah.
I mean, you're living such a great life. So
I'm just making the best out of every second. So
Yeah. Anytime someone says like, wow, like you and Chrissy are going out a lot, you go to all these shows, you're always traveling, and it's like, and I'll sleep when I'm dead, literally.
And I see it, and it's awesome. I'm so happy for you guys. I saw you like not too long ago. You guys were in Europe. It's insane. Like,
yeah. We love Europe.
Yeah, I know. That's insane. Yeah, and I totally agree with you. Like I'm barely home now. And I love it though. I had to get used to. Like I did have I went to like this like not anxiety, but just like this headspace of like, oh, I barely have time for music. But like now I just make every hour count. Just going by the hour, pushing every single hour I have. Anytime I get to my laptop, just taking advantage of that. But traveling is fun, so don't stop.
We won't.
I know.
Anytime soon. So
That's
for all
good.
the haters out there, we're not stopping.
I mean, we're trying to hit up Ember Shores next month in Cancun, so
Oh really?
see us there.
We might last minute send it.
You should go to Paradise Blue. Just saying.
Dude,
I'm playing at Paradise Blue, so just.
That's so sick.
That's like around my birthday weekend too.
Fuck it,
Birthday
we're sending
celebration?
it to both. We're going to Ember Shores and Paradise Blue.
Yeah, it's gonna be insane. It's gonna be my first like Paradise Blue, so I'm so excited for that too.
That's so sick.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Well, that concludes everything. That was such a fun
Awesome.
episode and great hardstyle music. Shout out to
Mhm.
Scantraxx and shout out the Time Warp Festival guys that we were
Yeah.
talking about earlier. And do you have any final words that you'd like to say to everyone who's listening?
When I get put on the spot, I don't know what to say, but
I can edit it out too.
okay, cool. Um, Not sure. Just keep supporting. I'm kidding. No, cut that off.
You're like, yeah, keep
No,
liking my posts.
yeah.
Bring power.
Yeah, well, just like I really appreciate you guys having me on this interview. Actually, I discovered you guys like a year ago, and I was like, no way, all these people getting interviewed. That's so cool. Hopefully, that's me one day. So when I got the offer, I was like, oh, this is so cool. Like I love being interviewed. I don't know why. Even though I might stutter, even though I might say some dumb shit, like I don't
Oh.
care. You know, like I was just talking to
Yeah.
you, like talking about everything that's going on. It's so fun to just say it and hear it back. You know, it's pretty cool. But if anything, I love when fans reach out. It's always fun to talk to them and tell and hearing how my music inspires them and how it helps them with anything. And just, I'll guys see you around. If you guys see me in the crowd or anything like that, feel free to reach out for a picture or something. It's so cool. And I'll see you guys soon. Pretty much it.
Awesome. We'll catch you in Denver next year.